Hello everybody, thank you for tuning in to another episode of FortniteAnalog.com. Today I'm looking at an SD card with a difference. It's got Wi-Fi built in. Now these are the new cards from iFi, and it's obviously, yes, your storage card, but it's also got Wi-Fi built into it as well. Now what that means is that you can transfer images straight from your camera to your laptop, or straight to the internet, or straight to your mobile device without any wires. Obviously, because it's wireless. So you put the card into the camera just normal, it's just a normal SD card, and you take your snaps. Now, depending on how you set up your card, when it's in the range of your Wi-Fi network, or in range of your computer, or even in range of your phone, it will send the photos either direct to the phone or straight to Flickr, straight to Picasa, wherever you want them to go. And that is really, really convenient for people who are traveling. Now what I mean by that is that, say for example, in a couple of months' time, I'm going to Hawaii. Now what I know is that I'll be using a better camera, not this camera, but I'll hopefully be taking an SLR or something like that, take some really good quality shots which I can't capture on a phone, and I will want to send them back home as quick as possible. Now the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to snap the pic with the iFi card built in, instantly transfer that picture to the phone, crop it, do whatever I like to do, and attach it to an email and send it. And that's to me, that is the biggest benefit of it. Obviously there's going to be other benefits that people are going to have of not having to use a cable when you're plugging from the camera to your laptop, or taking the card out, or whatever it is. But to me that's my biggest high point of it as well. The other thing which it does do as well is called endless memory. Now what that means is that if you do have your card configured to automatically back up to the cloud whenever it's within range of a particular Wi-Fi network, what it will do is, as it knows that it's synchronized particular files, if you keep on snapping photos and it starts to fill up, when it reaches a certain point that you've allowed, it will delete the photos off the card that you've already synchronized to the cloud, because there's no point having them in two locations, so it frees up space. So you don't have to worry about, oh, I better swap cards out, I better make sure I've got all these cards because I'm lost without them, because it will free up the space for you. So I think that's really, really cool. So to look at the mobile section, there is an app on Android and iOS. Download that and you can do direct transfers. From the actual iFi software, you can configure the card to go to 25 different sites, including YouTube, Picasa, Facebook, Flickr, a whole lot, including their own proprietary cloud service as well. So if you don't want to share it with friends on Facebook, you can actually just share it to this cloud storage with iFi, and they'll actually store the picture for you, and then you can do whatever you like with it. Again, you can still share it, but it's a little bit more private as well. Quick note, not all cameras are supported. For example, I tried it in this old Kodak camera, it did not work, but I put it in the Olympus and it worked perfectly. You can go to their website, you can take a look. Over 1,000 cameras are supported. The camera I'm filming with, this camera worked. There is a lot in there. Do check it before you buy the card, otherwise you'll be bitterly disappointed. But you do need to check it out. Anything which is around 3 years old at the most, it's going to work okay. But check these things out. If you do plug it into a computer, it's got class 6 speed still, so it isn't just a crappy SD card like this one here. Even though it is 4 gig, it is a class 2, so transfer speeds are a lot slower. One thing to note is the cost. Now this 4 gig doesn't allow transfer of RAW files, just to let you know, only JPEGs and movie files. And this one on its own costs $59.99 in store. So it is a little bit pricey for a 4 gig card, but you have to realize the benefits as well. You can get it in an 8 gig version with the same features, or you can also get another 8 gig version called the Pro, which does do geotagging on the card, which you can see your pictures on a map, and it also does RAW files. So if RAW files are something important to you to transfer over Wi-Fi, perfect, go ahead and do it. Now with that said, you can capture RAW files on the card, you just can't transfer them. So just be wary of that, and that's it. I love the card. I think there is a lot of convenience to it. Again, you have to look at the cost, because a card like this will cost me less than 20 bucks. So you could probably buy 3 of these before you buy one of those. It just comes down to the benefit. Now for me, who loves to take photos and things like that, the camera on this is good. But the camera on, I have this one in front of me, it's a bad example, but there are cameras out there which take a whole lot better photos, and when photos are important to you, great. And then when sharing these photos is important to you as well, this thing just puts 2 and 2 together. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please let me know. Check out the cards in stores, and happy photo taking. Bye.